Okay, welcome back, my little lambs. We've got another mission that we're going to try and do called Crater Investigation, and I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to fail this mission. This is another mission that, may need some balancing, or it's just that suddenly the game has gotten really hard. So, again, we're going to have to sit there and try and do our thing of doing some Simpod simulation to upgrade our mechs and our mech warriors. So I decided just to go ahead and do this video, even though it's going to end in mission failure, so you can see kind of what's going on. One of the things I think story-wise is it really seems like Commander Perez probably knows more than he's letting on, because he's sending us into a mission where previously there were over 10 mechs sent, and they all got wiped out. So he already knows that if a force of 10 couldn't do it, why is he sending our little squad of 5 mechs, even if we outfit ourselves with some of the heaviest and biggest assault mechs we've got, which I'm going to be able to do? You're going to see how there's just really too much that starts getting thrown at you. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm sorry this voiceover is taking up so much of the time for the mission description, but you can read the captions on the screen. So we're going to go ahead and get into this, and let's see what happens.
Have proven themselves ill-suited to handling these raiders on their own. I want you and elements of the 362nd to take point on investigating these raiders. Go and investigate this Aratsuka. Acquire any data that may help you infiltrate the facility and make those responsible pay for this infraction. Am I understood?
AF, Star Colonel.
Okay, so we need to go into our Mech Selection bay. Erza's Warhawk is damaged. We need to get him another one. Our other Warhawk is damaged. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to take the Warhawk from Naomi so Ezra can have it. What we're going to do for Naomi is give her one of those executioners we have. And then Yuichi, he's set up for using Timberwolf like we are, but we still need to have another really good heavy assault mech. So we're going to give him an executioner too. That's going to bring our total tonnage limit up to the 430 that we can have. And this is going to give us a really good fighting squad. And for most of this mission, you're going to see everybody handles themselves pretty darn good. It's toward the end when the enemy just sends way too many waves after you that things go south real quick.
Change of plans. Your sensors just picked up long-range pings belonging to our missing Jaguar regulars. Before advancing into the anthill, I need you to investigate. See what happened to the regulars. Acknowledged. Advancing on new nav point now.
What the hell? Staying out in the field just takes on more risk. The regulars might have gathered intel on the facility. It adds risk, but it might be worth it. We are flying blinder than usual on this one.
First mystery raiders, and now a mystery base. We've been stuck on this rock for the better part of a year. Why haven't we ever heard of this place?
Ezra, watch it with the Freebird speak. No telling who is listening.
Sorry. Ever since what happened to Liam, I find myself slipping into it sometimes.
Why?
I catch myself sometimes slipping into contractions as well. I think after what happened, part of us misses his brazenness.
Well, you two better get your heads back in the game. I know we are all frustrated being stuck on this rock. When the invasion resumes, Second Weaver will not stand for lack of decorum.
Okay, so far we're doing pretty good. We should be able to get this Warhammer taken out fairly quick. We've done a lot of damage to its main core, and once we take that out, it's going to go down. Our other squad mates should be able to take out that other mech that's behind us. And in the top left corner, you can see that we've got a scan for fallen ally mechs. There's going to be 3 of them in this area. It's best to wait until you defeated all the enemies. There's going to be several more that get brought in. So once you've taken out all the enemies, then it'll be safe to start scanning the area. You might be able to scan while you're dodging between buildings, so just kind of keep an eye out on how the battle's going for you. If there's too much action going on and you've got to focus on the enemies, scan after. Okay, so there's only one enemy mech left for us to take out. Our teammates can handle that while we start scanning the area. There's going to be a total of 4 spots to go to, and once we get all the scanning done, then we'll be able to move on to the next area, and that's going to be one that's going to be a bit of a trap. It's going to be a large area where there's just going to be a whole bunch of laser and missile towers, and a whole bunch of enemy mechs are going to pop up out of nowhere, it seems.
Scanned salvage. Marked for pickup.
Okay, that's the last one. Ezra?
Scan mode.
They managed to repel the Cretans and set off in pursuit. They were running towards the anthill. I managed to pull up the nav point that the Star Captain ordered them to.
Okay, eyes up, team. They might have gotten the regulars, but they will not get us.
You want to try and move as fast as you can into the center of this area, taking out the laser and missile towers as you go. There's going to be a couple of helicopters, and then mechs are going to start popping up. Try and get your squad mates focused on the mechs, and try and get down into the center area. It's full of water, so it's going to help keep your energy weapon super cool, which is going to give you a better fighting chance, because you're going to be able to let loose with everything and not really have to worry about overheating if you play your cards right. Unfortunately, we've taken quite a beating facing off against that one. But luckily, there's 2 repair bays here. So that's one of the things that's really going to help you out. Obviously, the less damage you and your squad mates take, the better it's going to be. The repair bays will definitely be able to repair quite a bit of damage, but you know, if you've already lost some arms or something, you may as well probably just give up on this mission now. So with this much damage, this is definitely probably a point where we should probably just turn around and restart the mission. But, you know, like I said in the beginning, I'm going to go ahead and play this all the way through until we actually fail it. You know, we've lost one of our missile racks and we've lost one of our lasers, but, you know, it's not too bad. You know, there's a chance you might be able to salvage things from here. But we're going to get repaired, and then we're going to go to the next area, and that's where you're going to see how things really go south quick.
I only counted 5 regulars. Where are the other 5? Salvage teams must have gotten to them already.
Not good. If that is true, we need to hunt them down before they can escape.
They likely have a dropship close by.
Just what we need. Star Colonel, did you get all that?
If that is true, then it is imperative that we ground that dropship by any means. Ensure they do not escape.
We have a visual on a Union and a number of hostiles. Doors are open. I think we caught them mid-salvage recovery.
Fusion core is currently inactive, but they are spinning it up now.
It will take a few minutes for their systems to boot up. Make the most of your time before that ship becomes active.
And this is where things just start getting crazier by the second. We were able to send Naomi towards the one repair center, so she should be okay. Mechs just start coming from everywhere. You can see these 2 here that we're facing off. Luckily we're in the water, so we can keep blasting away with lasers and everything. our other teammates should be able to keep helping us. We can try and give them direct commands to really get them to focus, but you can also see there's more VTOLs and stuff coming in, and it seems like almost for every enemy you take out, 2 to 3 more show up. I'm not sure if I'm playing MechWarrior 5 or playing Captain America versus Hydra. And as you can see from the radar in the center of the screen, there's a bunch of enemies just coming out of nowhere. And we're down to about 58-59% of our total armor. We've lost one side, and about 15-20 seconds, one of these enemy mechs is going to get one hell of a lucky shot and end up taking us out. And then, unfortunately, the rest of our squad is just going to kind of start going down fairly quickly. And we'll end up just having to call it the end from there. But as you can see, this turns into one heck of a battle. And even if we would have been able to defeat these 3 mechs on the screen and the 2 tanks or air support that's to the side, the dropship opens up and more mechs come out of it. And then the dropship's weapons power up and start fighting you as even more mechs get dropped in and come over the hills. This mission just gets fuster-clucked real quick.
Yes, eliminated a target.
And as you can see, this is pretty much going to be the end of the mission for me. So I'm going to try and do some Simpod simulations and hopefully get some good XP and get my mechs built up better. But thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time in the Digital Wonderlands.